Hello. Hey everybody, you're very welcome back to this video. Murph here, and today we're talking more about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We got some updates and some information from the latest development stream, and we're going to delve right into them today. Think things like performance, visuals, features, and updates for the marketplace. Let's get started. So let's start with performance. Microsoft have given us some details surrounding Xbox. The Series S and the Series X are both supported, and they will both handle 30 FPS. Now you might be a little bit worried, 30 FPS? But I remember a lot of the older flight sims, 30 FPS? It's fine. It was actually a target, so it should ensure for some smooth flying. The difference comes to the resolution, with the Xbox Series S being able to do 1080, while the Series X can handle up to 4K. Now I think for Xbox and the PC, well, their new adaptive detail setting is designed to maintain a certain frame rate. I think on the Xbox you're limited to 30, but think of the PC for example. This new inbuilt program, if you set a target frame rate of let's say 60, well, the sim in the background, it'll move around all its own sliders. It'll change the graphic fidelity, it'll change the LOD in order to maintain that target frame rate. That's going to be super handy in the likes of VR. It'll maintain a frame rate, giving you a smoother flight. We also learned that Asobo are testing out AMD FSR. That's the Fidelity FX Super Resolution. It's effectively frame generation on the AMD cards. Now it may not be there for release, but the good news is they are working on it. So a few questions came in about the visuals. We've learned that they've added more cloud layers, and when the question came in about do the windscreen wipers work, well, yes they do. But what about the weather radar? I mean, this is highly sought after. Martial went on to say that it's still in development, it's part of the backlog catalogue. I suppose the good news is they're working on it, but it's unlikely we're going to see this at launch. So what about some of the features? Well, a question in the chat, will VATSIM work in Flight Sim 2024? And the answer was yes. They believe VATSIM, just as it does on 2020, will work in 2024 just fine. When it comes to your avatar, will there be a third-person camera mode? The answer was no. The first-person mode is only to first-person. There might be a way to see your avatar in like this, third-person perspective using something like a drone cam. And they also mentioned you won't be able to see other avatars in a multiplayer environment. I think that's an opportunity missed. So what about the marketplace? A question came in, can you buy a premium aircraft on its own? Well, the answer is yes. Let's say, for example, you've bought the standard edition of the sim, but you really want to fly the H225. Well, now you can just buy the H225. This is huge news. Granted, it's a little bit late after we've all, pre-ordered, but we'll take it nonetheless. And finally, we've learned that Piper Aircraft have signed up with Microsoft, which hopefully will see Piper Aircraft being introduced into the fleet, and it should also help with model matching. So that's all for this video. I do hope you got some questions answered. There's going to be a lot more dev streams over the coming weeks, so if you have any questions you'd like to be answered, well, do be sure to leave them in the comments section below. I do read over them and I'll try and get your questions answered. As always, do be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll know when our next video is live. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.